good start. Swamp Ape, the movie. They had to put that there. He put the restricted logo, which you put on trailer. That's why it says preview. So the movie opens with these two guys walking in the woods, and one of them is carrying an AK when they're hunting like chickens, probably because he's American. Let's go! Dog runs into the lake. This big guy in a monkey suit just jumps on top of him. What the hell?
No! No! Come on, shoot him! Shoot him!
Oh, so many problems.
Oh no!
This guy doesn't even know how he's supposed to act. Am I supposed to be confused? Boy, this is gonna be real hard to get into the truck. We're only at the 2-minute mark. So, that's not really the shape of a shadow. They just added a mask in post to make it look darker. It looks terrible. Why'd it go blurry? Were they trying to hide something?
Damn, that was a nice fight.
Who describes volleyball as a fight?
What's that about?
The editing is so bad that there's just blackouts between scenes for no reason.
You are going to fail. I'm going to give you one last chance.
That's a terrible font choice. Terrible.
Is it true that Theo Grayson is going to be our guide?
Yes, he will. He's a former student of mine. How do you know him?
She wants to bang him.
Who talks to the teacher like that? Who wrote this?
The game's this Sunday. Think we can get out of here by then?
It's entirely up to you as a group.
Just go in slow motion for no reason? Okay, that's fine. Fine, just do that.
Hey everyone, I made cupcakes. Who wants one?
I'll have one of those. Thank you.
Are they low fat?
I don't know. I made them from the box.
Whatever. It's cheat day.
And hence, we have the director making jokes about how fat this woman is for half an hour.
Dibs. Oh,
That's so greedy.
I was really looking forward to that sandwich.
I like to eat food, not be food.
Get it? Get it? Because she's fat.
Ooh, is that a bong?
Yeah. Why, you smoke?
All the time. I do a lot of pot. Mostly on the weekends. What the hell is this?
And that is the director, everybody.
Ew, you jerk! Oh!
Let's just put a shot of Roadkill in there, because it's real creepy, you know.
Out.
Thank you, sir.
That shot lasted 24 seconds, and all it was people getting out a car. So then they stop at this gift store for like a good 3 minutes in the movie, and it's probably just because the director's uncle paid him $3 to have his store in the movie.
But he's a Ken doll, and I...
I hope you don't plan on camping around here this weekend.
Yes, we're here for the pollution study.
That is important work, but there is no camping this weekend. All the local tribes gather for the blood moon ceremonies, so the reservations
My name
are
is
off
Richard
limits.
Stein, and this piece of paper here says that we have state clearance to be here. As you can see, that says state property. Come, minions!
This guy clearly knows there's a swamp ape, but he just won't tell him. So he could just be like, you know, you're gonna get mauled by a swamp ape if you go there. That would stop me from going camping. I don't know about you guys.
Your teacher's kind of a dick.
Professor Stein, what's your first name?
Richard.
So your name's
I don't know what kind of video filter they've put on here, but it is super ugly.
Class, this is Ranger Steve. He's going to let us stay here overnight and use the park's facilities.
Hey guys, I'm going to be at the station all weekend while y'all are here, okay?
Yeah, I so let him do me.
I would eat him like a Dutch apple pie.
I would totally hit that too. I would let him patrol my wetland. Right? I'd let him explore my marsh. Huh? Yeah? I'd let him motorboat through my swampy Netherlands.
That joke was so bad and uncomfortable, it literally killed me. Not even joking, I'm dead now, guys.
I didn't think it mattered how we got to camp.
Nuh-uh, I need civilization.
Look, we've arranged to have a wilderness guide with us for safety's sake.
Oh, so that's comforting.
How about, instead of hiring actresses that look good, hire actresses that can actually act? Believe it or not, the music you're playing does not match up to the scene at all. An epic guitar riff does not go with a small boat trip. Nothing that epic is happening. Okay, so he points at something, then the camera pans, and there's nothing.
Boys, I want you to gather some firewood when you're done setting up so we can have a fire tonight.
Okay, you're probably all a little confused now, so I'll explain what's going on. This 40-year-old teacher has taken his 5 students into the woods. That actually sounds super creepy saying it out loud. Maybe that was the real spook all along.
Good.
Professor Stein, what's your first name?
I'm heading up an expedition this weekend from a grant I earned. I'm seeking eager volunteers.
I hope you don't plan on camping around here this weekend.
Whoa.
Told our parents, of course nobody believed us.
You involve my students in your freak projects, and now... You did not do this! You fucking hear me? You did not do this! My name is Richard Stein.
Your name's Dick. But you asked if you wanted to share a bunk with you?
Yeah, I
What are
mean,
you guys, gay?
no. I just called dibs. Oh, hey.
Oh, what? What?
No, get the fuck off me, man.
You want to sleep with a
Get
guy?
the fuck off me.
Hey, I want to sleep with a
Get
guy
the fuck off. You're hurting me. Get off. You're hurting me. It hurts. Get off. You're hurting.
No homo.
Like Joff here, the director, had a lot of scenes where his shirt was off, probably just to show off his...
I was hoping I could end up on like an underwear box or in some softcore porn movie.
Ew, what's that smell?
Well, you did just take your shirt off.
Come for a swim, bro.
No, please. No, come on, man. No. Come on, no.
Hey, put him down, man.
Yeah, we'll just stick a lens flare over there because it looks cool.
Could have been a boar, deer, gator, I don't know, anything. Panther.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You want me to go out and collect firewood when there's panthers and bears out there all by myself?
No, man, use the buddy system like I told you.
Oh, yeah. The buddy system. How would one kill a bear?
The buddy system.
How did we defeat the Nazis?
The buddy system.
How did we defeat the Russians?
The buddy system.
And how did we defeat the Japanese? Oh wait.
Professor, take a look at this. It's a sample.
Move, bitch! Get out the way!
Hair.
Wow. What was that, skunk ape stuff you and Professor were talking about when I ran to the lab?
It was at my house in the suburbs. Just about a mile from here. Me and my friend were playing in the backyards, close to the woods. Told our parents, of course nobody believed us.
Thanks, Theo. Now I won't be able to sleep tonight.
If somebody told me how their parents had died, I don't think I would reply with, thanks, now I won't be able to get to sleep.
Stop! Ugh!
I'm serious. I hear something.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Shh. Ah.
It's going to take all day. You're in for a big hike.
Wait, you're not coming with us?
I'm too old for hiking.
Too out of shape.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch?
I packed lunch for everybody. Sandwiches.
You got turkey?
Of course.
Alright, great. You could just leave right there and we'll come back and get it.
Okay.
If you know there's animals about, why would you leave your cooler full of food in the middle of the woods?
She's not my type.
Well, what is your type?
Really? Gotcha. Scared you. Scared you. Wait. We're missing somebody.
Wendy.
Well, where the hell is she?
Wendy! Missing? How could you miss her?
Cover station, this is Steve.
Steve, one of our students went missing. We last saw her on the Northern Trail.
Description?
Yeah, she's college age, African American, and
Wendy!
You know Wendy's back at camp. It's just me and you out here.
This is literally shot like a porn movie. Not that way. I would know what one of them looks like, you know. It's so funny because you can just tell when they switch Wendy's body to just like a mannequin body that gets smacked with a watermelon.
I don't know.
It's close. Shh.
Wendy!
Nice, they didn't have enough footage, so they just flipped a shot that they used earlier. So they needed to flip a boat, so instead of just getting the guy in it and flipping it, they decided that they'll just recreate the boat and they just flip that.
Shit! Come on!
The alligator looks just as bad. You soon realize that Swamp Ape is one of the worst costumes for a monster in film history.
I didn't think this was gonna happen until the.
You know what? You knew that thing was out there.
I didn't know for sure, and I didn't think it would hurt anybody.
Told our parents, of course, no.
I have to leave, Carl.
What? Oh.
After it! Lily!
Funny how when the camera turns, the location of the light turns. It's almost like there's a torch on top of the camera. They made it so easy to tell that they just stuck a piece of watermelon in front of the fish. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip past this part because I'll probably get arrested if I play it, but basically the Swamp Ape rapes one of the girls and it's just so uncomfortable to watch. And if you're gonna watch this film, I highly recommend you skip past that part of the film because it's just disgusting. Okay, so this is kind of smart. He uses his lighter and deodorant to get the monkey into the cage, but then he steps inside of the cage with the Swamp Ape. But he could just pull the cage down when he's outside of it. So Swamp Ape has killed everybody else on the island. The 2 students have escaped. Swamp Ape is killed by this fellow and he talks about the environment for 20 minutes. The end. Well, as you can all probably tell, Swamp Ape the movie fails on almost every practical filmmaking aspect. The cinematography is flat and horribly framed, giving an overall unintentionally disgusting look for a film. There is the one shot near the end that actually conveys meaning to the audience without any dialogue. As the camera pans up from the dead Swamp Ape, we see this silhouetted figure, shot from a low angle. This works because it helps to convey this person as this mysterious and almost powerful savior character, as he did just kill the antagonist of the film. Everyone in the film seems like they don't know how to act. That could be at the fault of the director or the actors are just bad. Nobody really has any comedic timing, and they deliver their dialogue in a very stilted and uncomfortable manner.
I bench 280. Think I give a fuck about a gator? Besides, it's hot as balls, and you ladies could use a tan. What's up, Troy? I know you're not a pussy. Wanna go for a swim?
The film seems like it was edited by a blind person, with cuts happening at any random moment, and it makes the flow between scenes feel horrible. The audio, well, you can already tell. Overall, I think these aspects are the worst part of the film. However, I do like some of the synth music they use, including the one I'm playing right now. But music in the film isn't used well. The film has a somewhat coherent story. It makes sense. But making sense doesn't make it good. None of the characters are likable. Nobody has an arc, and everybody's an asshole. Even the 2 who survive aren't likable because they just have no flaws. Now what this film wants to be, well, I think it's trying to be a comedy horror inspired by 80s B-movies. In that sense, I think it reminds me of the 2017 horror comedy, The Babysitter. Both of these films are neither funny nor scary when they want to be. The humor in Swamp Ape is just an uncomfortable moment after the next. However, the difference is Swamp Ape is funny when it's not trying to be. There's one joke in the film where the guy's just got his arm pulled off by Swamp Ape and he's being fed Cheetos to get better. I wish the film had more absurdist humor and was more over the top like this, but despite all of its major flaws, I love the film. Or should I say I love the story of what Joff Ward has done. He's an actor who, what it seems like, just got up and decided he wasn't going to wait for someone to give him a role for a movie, but instead decided to make a movie himself. He put $20,000 that he had earned from acting on YouTube into this film he was going to make. And after spending this grueling process, which is making a film, he decides to release it free on YouTube. And I can respect that he just made the film not caring of what anyone would think, but just out of ambition. I've shown this film to my friends. We had a great time, so thank you, Joff, for giving me and my friends 50 minutes of good time full of laughter. I sincerely hope you continue to make films and learn from the mistake you made in this one. Thank you, Joff.